Please be seated. Good morning, family, friends, faculty, honored guests, and fellow graduates. Welcome to the class of 2026's graduation! My name is Jacob Vong, and I am honored to serve the class of 2026 as class president. Thank you to everyone who has come here today to support and celebrate us. It wasn't easy to get here, and we couldn't have done it alone. On behalf of the whole class of 2026, I want to thank you for helping us get to this moment. I especially want to thank my family for always being there for me. They say you should always have a plan, but if there's one thing the last 4 years have proven, is that you do not need to have everything figured out to make it to graduation. 4 years ago, walking in through QO's doors for the first time, I had no idea what I was getting into. Now, I have the honor of speaking before you as we sit together one last time as classmates, each of us a little older, hopefully a lot wiser, and ready to take the next step in our lives. What I'll remember most isn't the awkward yearbook photos, the lockers most of us have never opened, or earlier this fall, running away from the bursting pipe. Some of y'all can move. Rather, it's those small moments. Inside jokes whose original meanings have been long forgotten. The teachers, mentors, and coaches whose belief in us gave us the confidence to believe in ourselves. The friends who were there when we needed them most and turned stressful experiences into positive memories will keep for a lifetime. For the last 4 years, this class has grown together, learned together, celebrated together, and somehow made it all the way to this moment together. And that is a miracle only possible with the friendships and community we've formed during our time at QO. The path we've forged is one of pride. Pride about learning and growing, about your friends and your community, about the people and things that matter to you. And I'm so happy we have this pride, because that's the you the world needs right now. The you that's proud of who you are, that's passionate about what you're going to do wherever you follow your path once you walk across this stage and out into the world. Your plan will grow with you. So be flexible, be kind, really have fun. And most of all, keep going. So, before I hand it over, I have one last question for you. Quince Orchard High School, let me hear you. Who's ready to graduate?
Good morning, class of 2026, graduate, families, faculty, and dignitaries. My name is Timur Mohamed Kaliyev, and I had the honor of serving you as your secretary this year. As a Russian immigrant from Udmurtia, I could never have imagined the opportunities that Quince Orchard could give me. So for that reason, I want to say a special thanks to all the QO staff. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Quince Orchard very own full orchestra and choir, directed by Ms. Brigitte Korchov, Ms. Robin Kleiner-Wilgos, and Mr. Pierre Ariano, as they perform When You Believe, composed by Steven Schwartz and arranged by Audrey Schneider and John Moss.
like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. And now I'm standing here with heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you Ashira Adonai Ki Goga. Ashira Adonai Ki Goga. Ashira, Ashira, Ashira. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. Now you will when you believe. You will when you
Good morning, Quince Orchard class of 2026, graduates, families, friends, faculty, staff, and honored guests. My name is Mackenzie Noble, and I am proud to serve as your class of 2026 Vice President. Over the last 4 years, we as students have experienced a journey filled with challenges, growth, mistakes, memories, and accomplishments that have shaped us into the people we are today. While we have all worked incredibly hard to reach this moment, none of us would be here without the support and guidance of the amazing people around us. From the teachers who stayed after school to help us succeed, to the counselors and administrators who guided us through every step of high school, to the staff members who worked behind the scenes every day to make Quince Orchard feel like home. We have been supported by an amazing community. Today, we are fortunate to have many of these individuals joining us as we celebrate this milestone. At this time, it is my honor to recognize and introduce our distinguished guests. Seated to my left on stage are Honorable Miss Laura Stewart, Board of Education, S.C. McGuire, Superintendent's Chief of Staff, Yvonne Alfonso Windsor, Chief Financial Officer, Tamitha E. Campbell, Area Associate Superintendent, Ms. Kirsten Jackson, Senior Class Administrator, Timur Mukametkaliev, Class Secretary, Esther Hernandez, Class Representative, Ella Blaine, Class Historian, and Liv Monsack, Class Treasurer. Seated in the second row to my left are Ms. Alicia Eberhardt Bliss, Assistant Principal, Ms. Stephanie LeBay, Assistant Principal, Ms. Rose S. Alvarez, Principal, Lakelands Middle School, Dr. Marquetta Renee Singleton, Principal, Brown Station Elementary School, Mr. Daniel Walder, Principal, Diamond Elementary School, Mr. Ron Morris, Principal, Jones Lane Elementary School, and Profe Emily Skeen, Class of 2026 sponsor. To my right on stage, we have Dr. Irina LaGrange, Quince Orchard Principal, Dr. Thomas Taylor, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Michael J. Zarchin, Director, Office of School Support and Improvement, Mr. Chad Ricardo, Sports and Entertainment Anchor and Reporter, Fox 5 DC, Commencement Speaker, Mr. Philip Yarborough, Assistant Principal, Jacob Vung, Class President, Faith Yuki Tiadi, Student Speaker, and Kellen Molina, Student Speaker. Seated in the second row to my right are Ms. Khadijah Ross, Assistant Principal, Ms. Carrie Lantos, School Business Administrator, Mr. Daniel Miller, Principal, Ridgeview Middle School, Ms. Mindy Reeves, Principal, Rachel Carson Elementary School, Dr. Josh Williams, Principal, Fields Road Elementary School, and Ms. Pamela Nazaro, Principal, Thurgood Marshall Elementary School. We also have 4 staff members who will be reading the names of our graduates during the ceremony as they walk across the stage. Seated to my left, off the stage, they are Resource Teacher, Ms. Brooke Aranda, Staff Development Teacher, Ms. Andrea Buckley, Resource Teacher, Ms. Rosie Justilian, and Athletic Director, Mr. Jeffrey Raberman. To these individuals, we express our utmost gratitude for your dedication to your work and to your students. Thank you for being with us on this momentous day.
Good morning, dignitaries, families, staff, and of course, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Esther Hernandez, and I have had the privilege of serving on SGA the past 4 years, including this one as class representative. Today, we are joined by someone who may be familiar to many of you. You may have seen him under the Friday night lights during QO football games, right in the middle of the noise and excitement. You might know him as the TV guy with the mic, hyping up the crowd and capturing the incredible pride and spirit of our school. Or maybe you've seen him on your TV bringing stories from across our community straight into your homes. He's someone who doesn't just report the moment, he makes you feel like you're a part of it. And now, I think it's time to stop the guessing. Please join me in welcoming Chad Ricardo of Fox 5 News to the podium.
That was absolutely phenomenal. Can we give this young lady a huge round of applause, please? Good morning, class of 2026. You can do better than that. You're graduating today. Good morning, class of 2026. Now, I can remember some couple of decades ago when I was sitting in you all's seat, and I know that today is the day that you all will be celebrated. You'll be celebrated all weekend long, and you deserve that for everything that you've put in to make sure that today is possible. But I gotta remind you of this, is that as much hard work, discipline, and dedication that you put in to make sure that you were here, there are individuals that are sitting around you who have made sure that everything that you wanted to do was possible for you. None of us make it this far alone, so to our graduates, please, to your parents, to your grandparents, to your brothers, sisters, and families, graduates, can you give them a round of applause? As introduced, my name is Chad Ricardo. I am the sports and entertainment anchor and reporter with Fox 5 DC, and for the last 10 plus years, I've also been one of the biggest fans of Quince Orchard High School in all of the DMV. I want to thank Dr. LaGrange and everyone else sitting here for having me here today, because today is a special day. As you all prepare to walk across this stage and into your respective futures that shine brighter than the diamonds on Coach John Kelly's championship rings. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment to tell you all exactly why I love Cougar Nation. I love Quince Orchard because as a school and as a community, you all embody everything that is right in high school culture. I've covered sports in the DMV for 13 plus years. I've visited just about every high school in all of the district, but don't tell anyone, none of them compared to Big QO. Now, I don't mean to sound cliche, but it's you all school spirit. It's your traditions. They're all unmatched. You see, over the span of my career, I've been honored to cover the Commanders at Northwest Stadium. I've covered the Caps at Capital One Arena. I've covered the Washington Spirit at Audi Field and so on and so forth. But as electric as each and every one of those venues are, they all pale in comparison to Friday Night Lights in the Cougar Dome. It's the atmosphere that you all ignite, the energy and the emotion that you embody, it's all unrivaled. To the band, to the cheer squad, to the dance team, and all other entities, you are all second to none. To the Red Army, from your collective painted faces and the screaming voices, it's the love and support that you all give to student athletes, and it's also the care that you all give to one another. There can only be one QO, and you all put that on display every time out. But you see, my admiration for QO, that goes far further than the football field. What makes Quince Orchard a beacon of light that goes deeper than merely athletics is that Quince Orchard embodies what's possible in the world. What I see when I walk on campus is the same thing that I see here in the auditorium today. That is smart, bright, intelligent, inquisitive students who are ready to leave their mark on the world while being considerate enough to make sure that they hold the door open for the individual that will walk through it next. At QO, I've had the opportunity to interview and interact with students who represent just about every race, religion, color, and creed. Yet here, that diversity is not used to divide. No, here, you all have made those differences to create a stronger community. I have a 6-year-old son, and thanks to the inclusivity that I not only see, but that I feel here at Quince Orchard and within the class of 2026, it is my hope that Kobe Ricardo is also a Cougar one day. Class of 2026, today is you all's day, and again, you will and deserve to be celebrated, but if you don't mind for just a moment, I want to speak with you all about my journey and what it is that it took for me to get here. And if you take nothing else from my journey, what I ask that you remember is this. We often cannot understand how life is working for us in the moment in which life is happening. You see, it's impossible to connect the dots looking forward. We can only connect those dots as we look back. Class of 2026, it is imperative that you understand that without Quince Orchard, I literally may not be standing here in front of you today. Allow me to explain. I was raised in Hampton, Virginia, to 2 wonderful parents and 3 older sisters. You see, my family was working class. My mom and dad were nurses, and all 3 of my adult sisters worked in fast food. Burger King was our family business. Now, no, we didn't own it. We just worked there. The fry rack, if I wanted to be exact. But I always knew exactly what it is that I wanted to do when I grew up. I wanted to work in television. But for someone who came from where I came from, dreams like those seemingly weren't in the cards. By the age of 8, I'd made the proclamation that I'd work for ESPN one day. But back then, when I looked on the television screen, I didn't see anyone who looked like me. I didn't hear anyone who sounded like me, and I darn sure didn't see anyone who dressed like I dress on the television screen. But I had dreams. You don't have to, this is the red suit. I had dreams. I had dreams so big that my family couldn't see from me what I saw for myself. So when I tell my mother, a woman who loved me dearly, that I was going to be on TV one day, she gently encouraged that I set a goal of finding a more realistic career. Though a reasonable request for someone who came from where I came from, I could not and would not give up on my dreams. So class of 2026, that's lesson number 1. When you have a big goal, protect it. Because sometimes the people who love you the most will attempt to talk you out of it. Not because they're hating, not because they don't want you to succeed, but because they love you so much, they don't want you to get hurt in the pursuit of your dreams. But if your goal means enough to you, class of 26, don't listen to them. Just keep going. By the age of 24, I was in grad school at James Madison University, AKA the happiest place on earth. I could have stayed at JMU for 15 years, and guys, at times, I think I tried to do so. But one day, I was walking through the mall and happened upon a Who Wants to Be a DJ competition. The local radio station was looking to fill an on-air position. I entered the competition, and by golly, I won. That's right. You see, I was going to be a radio personality, and in my mind, I had made it. So what did I do? I promptly dropped out of my graduate program. But that was only to find out after the fact that my starting salary at Q101 would be a whopping $13,000 a year, a number so small that I wouldn't make enough money to buy groceries or keep the lights on. But I was not deterred because I believed that I would find a way, and if I couldn't find a way, I would make a way. I accepted a job working at the Boys and Girls Club. I'd be there from noon to 5 before going on air at the radio station 6 to midnight every day of the week. And that was the start of something because I've worked at least 2 jobs for literally the last 20 years, and that is lesson number 2. If you tell yourself that you want something and you really, really want it, don't count the cost. Be willing to put the work in to bring it to fruition, no matter how much work you must put in. Now, in a perfect world, that job at the radio station would have been my springboard to success, but in reality, it was just a part of the process. I would leave that gig after a year and began hosting live events here and there, making just enough money to keep the lights on. I cannot tell you all how many times I overdrafted my bank account. I cannot tell you all how many times I was in the red. I cannot tell you the number of credit cards that I maxed out. And yes, I could have taken a salary job somewhere else doing something other than sports on TV, but I believed in doing so that I may ultimately give up on my dreams and succumb to merely being comfortable. And that's lesson number 3. Don't ever settle for simply being comfortable. If you have a dream, the pursuit of that dream will be hard. The pursuit of that dream will hurt sometimes, but don't run away from the pain. Use that pain to move towards it. Your ability to endure the struggle will be what separates you in the end. Finally, by the time I'd hit 30 years old, I decided I was going to put everything I had into sports journalism. In my mind, I was running out of time, so I applied to every news job at every news station in all of D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Not only did I not get any of those jobs, not one station even called me back. Not to be discouraged, in 2015, I started my own media company, The Ricardo Report. I'd cover high school sports all across the DMV with a cell phone, post into social media, and at the end of each quarter, I'd fire up my iPad and I'd give updates from the game of the week to Facebook Live. See, I decided that if no one else would put me on their platform, I'd create my own. Then one day in 2017, I hit up the local hotshot coach, John Kelly, during the preseason and asked if I could produce a story on his team. You see, Coach Kelly and the Cougars had lost the state championship to Wise the prior season. Neither of us had learned how to win yet. So Coach agreed. I came through and produced a 2-minute piece and posted to Twitter. I was proud of it. It started to blow up. That same day, I got followed by a man named Paul McGonigal. Paul was the news director at Fox 5. It turned out that his son was a wide receiver on Quince Orchard's team. So I slid into Paul's DMs, telling him how I was the guy that Fox 5 had been looking for. Paul responded. He was interested. Though I didn't get the job that day, in fact, it would take me another 4 years before I made it into Fox 5, but that story that I did on QO Football ended up being the piece that got my foot in the door at Fox 5. That single story was the impetus that led me to building a relationship with Cougar Nation that I hope lasts a lifetime. I am forever grateful for the professional relationships and the friendship that I have with Coach Kelly and crew, for the professional relationship and the friendships that I have with Rabs and staff, and with each and every one of you. You see, guys, I love Quince Orchard, and in my heart, I am an honorary Cougar. In closing, class of 2026, I want to make clear to you all that you can do whatever it is that you would like to do in life. You've already proven yourselves with the countless projects you've implemented within your community. You've laid your own foundation by the manner you've proven capable of excelling in the classroom while also being outstanding in all of your other endeavors. Your path to ultimate success will not be easy, but it will be worth it. And if you choose to be so bold as to attempt to live your dreams, then don't listen when others tell you that those dreams are too big. Just keep going. Don't count the cost. Be willing to put in as much work as necessary. And don't cry when life gets hard. Use that pain to motivate you to greatness. Quince Orchard, class of 2026, you all are our future. Now go out and prove it. Thank you very much.
Good morning, distinguished guests, faculty, friends, family, and fellow graduates. My name is Ella Blaine, and it has been my honor to serve as your class historian. Today's student speaker is someone who has made a lasting impact both inside and outside the classroom. As president of the Minority Scholars Program and Black Student Union, she has worked to uplift students' voices and advocate for equality within our school community while also balancing varsity volleyball, mock trial, and science Olympiad. Her leadership and dedication have earned her honors including the Dream It Be It Scholarship and the St. Michael's College Book Award. She will be attending George Washington University, where she will study chemistry on a pre-med track. Please give a warm welcome to this year's first student speaker, Faith Ukitati.
Good morning, distinguished guests, faculty, friends, family, and fellow graduates. And most importantly, the incredible class of 2026. We made it. Standing here today feels surreal because it doesn't feel like that long ago I was a big-headed freshman wandering the halls of Quince Orchard, pretending I knew where I was going. And now somehow we're here, together at the finish line of a journey that felt impossible and unforgettable all at once. Somewhere between early morning practices, late night study sessions, Snapchat group chats that never stopped buzzing, and the moments we didn't think we'd make it through exams, we grew up. What makes the class of 2026 special isn't just that we finished high school, it's how we showed up while we were here. We didn't just attend the school, we shaped it. This class filled the hallways with talent and leadership. We competed on fields and mats like Amira Abigesa, a girls wrestling 4A state champion, performed on stages like Nate Kaufman, a Cappy's Award winner for excellence in theater, created organizations and clubs like Catherine Andrade, founder of Girls Who Code, and volunteered in our communities, like Madeline McQueen, who participated in a humanitarian trip to Ecuador, building schools for kids in poverty. And we supported each other along the way. More importantly, we learned something bigger than any lesson or test score could teach us. As a tall Black girl walking through the halls, I always felt the weight of being seen before I even got to speak. And in spaces where Black women weren't always welcomed, I learned to show up anyway and stand firm in who I am. Through my presidency in the Minority Scholars Program and Black Student Union, I stopped trying to disappear and started creating a community where people like me could finally breathe, connect, and feel understood. Those experiences taught me that leadership isn't just about holding a title or standing in front of a crowd. It's about lifting others up, especially when the world tells you that you don't belong. It's about walking into rooms that weren't built for you and saying, I'm here anyway. That's what defines this class. The class of 2026 is made up of people from different cultures and experiences, but over the last 4 years, we built a community together. That's what makes Quince Orchard feel more than just a school. Now, we're heading in different directions, and if high school taught us anything, it's that growth happens outside of comfort zones. None of us had everything figured out freshman year, and we still don't. But we know how to lead, and we know how to adapt. And most importantly, we know how to keep going. Graduates, this isn't the peak of our story, it's the launch. So let's step forward boldly and make the next generation proud. Congratulations, class of 2026. The world isn't ready for us, but that's okay. We're ready for it.
Now, it is my honor to introduce our second student speaker, Kellen Molina. Throughout her time at Quince Orchard, Kellen has demonstrated leadership, dedication, and involvement across our school community. She serves as the vice president of the Minority Scholars Program and participates in the Latino Student Union, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and Rho Kappa. Beyond her involvement at Quince Orchard, Kellen has dedicated over 330 hours to serving her community and was also recognized as a completer in the MCPS Law Enforcement and Administration of Justice program. This fall, she will attend the University of California, Los Angeles to study political science. Please welcome our second class of 2026 student speaker, Kellen Molina.
Good morning, fellow graduates, distinguished guests, faculty, families, friends, and dignitaries. My name is Kellen Molina, and I have the honor of being one of your student speakers. Buenos días, invitados distinguidos, maestros, familiares, amigos y la clase de 2026. Mi nombre es Kelly Molina y tengo el honor de ser una de sus oradoras representantes. We did it. We survived early mornings, last-minute assignments, fire drills, and group projects where it felt like one person really knew what was going on. August 2022, we came in as freshmen, some confident, some quiet, and some completely lost on the third floor. But every single one of us grew. And somehow, we're leaving as graduates who figured out so much more than our way around a building. We all know that feeling of opening our phones in December and seeing our Spotify Wrapped. Top song, top artist, minutes listened, and our top genre. Well, class of 2026, today's our ultimate high school Spotify Wrapped. Our top genre was for sure Productive Panic, with our minutes listened being almost 2 million. But when we look at our top artist, they weren't on stage. It wasn't Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, or Drake. It was a friend who sent you the class notes when you weren't there. It was that one teacher who never gave up on you, and it was you who kept on showing up even when you felt like quitting. And that wasn't a lesson that was found in our books. We've learned to know who we are before the world tried to tell us who we're not. Y para mis amigos los que saben que el éxito no cae del cielo, miren a sus familias. Muchos de nosotros somos hijos de águilas que sacrificaron su propio vuelo para que nosotros pudiéramos tener un nido seguro. No dejen que nadie les diga que se queden en el suelo o que sus sueños son demasiado grandes. La resiliencia está en nuestra sangre. Hoy no solo nos graduamos nosotros, sino también por los sacrificios de nuestros padres. There's no perfect path to success, but we'll figure it out the same way we always have, by trying, failing, growing, and moving forward. Because if these past 4 years proved anything, and I mean anything at all, it's that we're capable, and we're just getting started. Because the world isn't gonna wait for you to be ready. And honestly, we've been winging it this whole time, so why not keep moving forward? So, as we walk into these doors today, our high school Wrapped officially comes to an end, and we step into our next chapter. And whether your next step is joining the armed forces, the workforce, or a four-year college, remember that you're the one holding the aux cord now. It's up to you whether you decide to play. So, class of 2026, the world is finally listening. What happens next is up to you. Thank you and congratulations. Gracias y felicidades.
Quince Orchard High School has had a long history of dedicated, passionate, and amazing principals. This year, a new chapter began with the introduction of our wonderful principal, Dr. LaGrange. Dr. LaGrange graduated from MCPS and pursued her passion as an educator with Teach for America, working to support under-resourced public schools, students, and their families. Since then, she's worked across MCPS. For over 25 years, she's been a mentor, friend, and advocate for student and staff alike. In the fall, Dr. LaGrange joined us at QO as our new principal. In her time here, she supported QO traditions, showed up for our clubs, athletics, and extracurriculars, and she has embodied what it means to be a part of the QO community. Dr. LaGrange, thank you for all you have done for our class. Now please join me in welcoming our principal, Dr. Arena LaGrange.
Good morning, honored guests, staff, families, and students. It is often said that there is something special about QO. It's that small town feeling where friends become family, where people genuinely care for one another, and where everyone feels welcomed, supported, and seen. I felt that magic from my very first day here. I saw it in the smiles of our students, the dedication of our teachers and staff, and the unwavering support of parents and grandparents who showed up again and again. Not only attending events, but volunteering, running concessions, transporting instruments in U-Haul trucks, cheering from the sidelines, and giving students the confidence and encouragement they needed to succeed. The Dalai Lama once said, quote, "Just as ripples spread out when a single pebble is dropped into water, the actions of individuals can have far-reaching effects." At QO, these ripples run far and deep. They create opportunities, strengthen community, and allow our students to flourish. Class of 2026, it is truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate your hard work, growth, resilience, and achievements. From the moment you walked into the building at senior breakfast carrying the gold key to this moment here today, you have shown what an extraordinary class you are. You balance schoolwork with extracurricular activities, jobs, and relationships. You built lasting friendships and supported one another and filled our school with spirit, laughter, and pride. Most importantly, you celebrated not only your own success, but the success of those around you. As you move into the next chapter of your lives, remember the ripples you experienced here at QO. Compassion matters, kindness matters, community matters. Continue to lend a helping hand. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and bring the very best out in you. Look for opportunities to make a difference, both big and small, because even the smallest act of kindness can change someone's life. Graduates, Through your actions, you have already demonstrated your commitment to academic excellence, leadership, and service. Among this remarkable class, 12 scholars earned straight A's in every class throughout all 4 years of high school. We can clap at the end because the list is long, so let's hold applause because the list is fabulous. 41 students received the Governor's Merit Scholastic Award, recognizing them among the top 5% of graduating seniors in Maryland. 5 students were named National Merit Commended Scholars, placing among the top 3 to 4% of more than 1.3 million students nationwide. And 9 graduates earned the prestigious Ruth and Norman Rales Patricia O'Neill Scholarship, each receiving a $10,000 award for exceptional academic achievement. 24 of you earned your associate's degree through dual enrollment at Montgomery College prior to receiving your high school diploma. 100 students earned the seal of biliteracy, demonstrating high proficiency in another language. 262 of you received the President's Education Award for outstanding academic excellence. 173 students challenged themselves through 5 or more AP courses, earning recognition as AP scholars. 118 of you completed one of QO's signature programs in areas such as visual arts, engineering, computer science, game development, music, theater, law, education, video production, and career and technical education. Quince Orchard also continues to lead the district in work-based learning opportunities, giving students meaningful real-world experiences. 167 students completed internships and 5 successfully completed apprenticeships while earning advanced credits and industry-recognized credentials. But your ripples reach far beyond your academic achievements. You ensured that every voice was heard through organizations such as the Student Government Association, Asian American Pacific Islander Association, Black Student Union, Latinx Student Union, and Minority Scholars. You served your community with compassion and generosity. 144 seniors earned the Superintendent's Certificate of Meritorious Service for completing more than 240 student service learning hours. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of others. You can give them a hand. Thank you. You inspired us through the arts. Your production of Catch Me If You Can earned 10 Cappies nominations, an incredible accomplishment that reflects your creativity, talent, and dedication. Our orchestra, choir, marching band, percussion, and color guard programs showcased excellence time and time again through performances, competitions, festivals, and including our QO Music Spectacular. And our student athletes demonstrated what dedication, perseverance, and teamwork truly look like. This year, QO celebrated 2 state championships. While the saying goes, wrestle like a girl, our QO girls wrestling team demonstrated that very few can, in fact, wrestle like a QO girl. Our football team continues to receive national recognition and dominate at the state level. This year, once again, they brought home the state championship. We also celebrate 2 individual state championships in girls diving and girls wrestling, as well as 30 athletes who will pursue their respective sports at the college level, 45 seniors who lettered in varsity sports all 4 years, and teams that captured 3 division championships, 2 county championships, and 3 region championships. Class of 2026, every one of these accomplishments represents another ripple Another example of the impact you have made on our school and the community. Please give yourselves a hand. But no one reaches this moment alone. Today, we also recognize the caring adults who poured into you day after day, ensuring that you had every opportunity to succeed. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our wonderful administrative team, Ms. Eberhard Bliss, Ms. Jackson, Ms. LeBay, Ms. Lantos, Ms. Ross, and Mr. Yarborough. Their dedication to students and belief in your potential have shaped the culture of this school in countless ways. Thank you as well to our senior sponsor, Prof. Skeen, and to our graduation coordination team, Ms. Adams, Ms. Burdette, Ms. Reese, Ms. Jackson, and Ms. Vogel, whose innumerable hours of planning made today possible. To our teachers, paraeducators, security staff, counselors, coaches, sponsors, and support staff, thank you for being the pillars of our school. I would also like to recognize Ms. Jennifer McEldowney and Ms. Penny Kuhn, who are retiring after decades of dedicated service to Quince Orchard. The ripples they created extend across generations. They have taught not only many of our students, but also many parents and even fellow teachers, leaving a legacy that will continue for years to come. A heartfelt thank you also goes to our booster and PTSA parents whose generosity and volunteerism have strengthened our school and enriched the experience of every student. A special thank you to Mrs. Erin Clegg, Allison's and Jacob's mom, for her exceptional leadership and partnership during her 2 terms as Booster President. Please give them all a hand. Thank you. Finally, graduates, I would be remiss if I did not recognize some of the most important people here today, your families. This milestone belongs to them too. They have supported you through early mornings, late nights, difficult moments, celebrations, practices, performances, exams, and every challenge along the way. Today is filled with proud smiles, happy tears, and amazement at the remarkable young adults you have all become. Graduates, please join me in giving them a well-rounded applause. Class of 2026, you have made us proud, and I know your future is bright. Continue to dream boldly, work hard, care deeply, lead with integrity. And wherever life takes you, continue the QO legacy of creating ripples that positively impact the world around you. Congratulations, class of 2026. I would now like to bring to the podium the Honorable Ms. Laura Stewart, member of the Montgomery County Board of Education. Ms. Stewart, will you join me? Ms. Stewart brings more than a decade of leadership and service on educational boards and committees dedicated to student success and community engagement. She currently chairs the Strategic Planning Committee and serves on the Committee on Special Populations, where she advocates for the needs of diverse learners. Ms. Stewart is also the founding member of the Coalition for Inclusive Schools and Communities, an organization committed to promoting equitable educational opportunities for all students. We're honored to have Ms. Stewart with us today.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. And before I start, I actually want to give a shout out to the orchestra and the choir here today. I was one of those kids that came to all their graduations, so I just want to give them an applause too. Good morning. Families, teachers, staff, community members, and most importantly, the Quince Orchard High School class of 2026. As a member of the Board of Education, I have the privilege of seeing many schools across our district, but every school community has its own spirit. What stands out about Quince Orchard is the way this community shows up for one another and your amazing spirit. Over the past 4 years, you have built more than academic success. You built a community in classrooms, on athletic fields, on stages, in clubs, and in the hallways. You learn how to support one another, challenge one another, and celebrate each other's success. That sense of connection is one of the most important things a school can give its students. And I believe it is one of the most important things that you can carry with you into your future. You are graduating into a world that sometimes can feel uncertain. There are real concerns, I know you all have, about affordability, opportunity, and sometimes the direction of our country and economy. It can be easy to feel overwhelmed by those challenges, and I know I do so sometimes. But the class of 26 rose up out of the pandemic, one of the biggest challenges in a generation. Watching students like you persevere gives me hope. I've learned in my own journey as a board member, progress does not happen because one person has all the answers. It happens when people listen to one another, work together, and stay engaged, even when things are difficult. The future will need your creativity, your compassion, and your willingness to participate. Whether that means volunteering, mentoring, advocating for others, or simply taking the time to vote. And some of you, I know, will be voting soon. And you can make your voice heard. Your involvement matters. Tonight is not only a celebration of what you have achieved, it is a reminder of what is possible when people come together to support one another like we all are doing today. Congratulations to the Quince Orchard High School class of 2026. Your community is so proud of you. I am proud of you. And I cannot wait to see what you do next. And now, soon, I will be conferring your diploma. The question is, are you ready, Cougars? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Stewart. Wonderful. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Quince Orchard High School, I recommend to you the members of class of 2026 as qualified candidates for the State of Maryland diploma.
And now for the magic words. By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Education of Montgomery County under the laws of the State of Maryland, I do now award diplomas or certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion of prescribed courses of studies to the students of Quince Orchard High School who are recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school. In receiving this diploma or certificate, each of you is entitled to all the privileges and honors accorded graduates of a high school accredited by the Maryland State Department of Education.
Jacob Vung. Mackenzie Noble. Faith Yuki Tiedi. Kellen Molina. Timur Mukamat Kaliev. Esther Hernandez. Ella Blaine. Liv Monsack. Cameron Axley. Tessian Francois. Anya Valentina Lewin. Marissa Lipa. Malak Nawi. Georgia Kate Palmer. Samriti Prasad. Miles Rafke. Hayden Bosilovic. Victoria Cardona. Angelia Dean. Carolina Farrell Cruz. Zach Bernstein. Hannah Brunick. Casey Castles. Ariana Katz. Joshua Luong. Nicholas Mabin. Alexandra Merkin. Tina Mutahi. Sophia Wang. Eliza Acker. Natalie Gurry. Allison Clegg. Rhea Clark. Evan Frovid. David Gonzalez. Kalina Koyani. Kareen Markarian. Carl Munter. James San Jose. Giovanni Santos. Naomi Seaside. Atalia Stevens.
Saura Herranz Jimenez.
Stephanie Marks. Shia Ringgold. Natalia Serrano. Lillian Strauss. Amira Abagessa. Audrey Ackerman. Logan Ackley. Godwin Adieye. Maureen Ajay. Ahura Amadi. Alexia Akinmoladun. Malcolm Douglas Alexander II. Ethan Alman. Mina Eltalib. Millie Nicole Alvarez.
Querida Argueta Pereira.
Lacey Ambrose. Erica Oneman. Catherine Andrade. Jonathan Andrade Alvarenga. Declan Angelastro. Scarlett Angulo. Maria Aranda Castillo. Daniela Arce Oriana. Derek Anyanwu. Santiago Ariana Perez. Iman Arfan. Karen Argueta. Adi Strope. Jessica Valdez. Yana Vashi. Joshua Watai. Michelle Jen.
Caitlin Arias Marquez. Kimberlyn Arias Marquez. Franklin Arista. Fiona Armentrout. Sadie Asai. Mikal Asgodom. Shehead Ashir. Luke Atkinson. Nadia Ung. Karen Avelar Landaverde.
Ali Azami.
Anahita Asmadu. Kevin Buffo. Lydia Beck. Bukar. Jacob Baumgardner. Imogen Burakowitz.
AC Zarnecki.
Brooke Baker. Aaliyah Beard. Nathaniel Belgard. Josue Beltran Cardenas. Jose Benitez Hernandez. Steven Benitez Carvajal. Ezequiel Vázquez. Cameron Benzie.
Let's go, Benzie! Let's go, Cameron!
Liam Bevington. Sanvi Bhatia. Kayla Bolaños. Santiago Bolaños. Parisa Butsadi. Militsa Bujic. Aaron Brezovic. Abundance Buana. Miguel Burgos. Michaela Burton Buckley. Eli Bushkar.
Tristan Kabugwas.
John Cahalan.
Caitlin Campbell.
Pamela Campos Castillo. Shahaira Campos Melendez. Jason Cardenas. Micah Carino. Haley Carmi. Taylor Carmi. Elizabeth Carballo. Jonathan Cantillano Lara.
Maeve Daly.
Alejandra de la Hoz Moran.
Zoe Dearborn.
Kaylee Castro. Noah Kathleen. Ethan Chang. Hoon Chang. Brandon Charkis. Andrew Chi. Phelan Chen. Luca Chen. Benjamin Clark. Christian Claros. Jonathan Conte. Catherine Contreras. Crystal Cooper. Esli Correas. Mackenzie Karam. Alasia Cross. Christopher Cruz Rivera. Henry Del Cid Rivera.
Elizabeth Delgado. Lila Delaforno. Christina Denzel.
Julia Christine Diaz. Reynaldo Diaz Cruz. Henry Diaz Diaz. Wilson Diaz Diaz. Wilder Diaz Rodriguez.
Elizabeth Dinitz. Elizabeth Donmoyer. Olivia Donmoyer. Marissa Fogel.
James Fonseca. Ray Ileana Ford. Simon Foster. Janae Faust.
William Drakeford Jr.
Devin Dubroff. Reese Efros.
Oliver Emard.
Jasleen Melendez.
Shreyas Estar. Ava Fadai.
Alondra Fajardo Rodriguez. Victor Familia.
Anusha Fariki. Amelia Fedorov. Enzo Thanglady. Sophia Fenzo. Akinsa Fernando. Nathan Figuera. Mylika Fitsum.
Alejandro Flores Roque.
Grace Friedman. Jameer Gaither. Santiago Gamboa.
Giovanna Garcia Dominguez.
Jillian Gillespie.
Casey Gilliam.
Began Gary.
Rodney Givens.
Timur Gazabi. Clara Godoy.
Gabriel Harrington. Preston Havenstein. Dawson Henning. David Henriquez Velasco. Anthony Hernandez. Josue Hernandez. Sabrina Hernandez.
Camila Godoy Zavala.
Nicholas Gomez.
Franklin Gonzalez Cruz.
Layla Goodluck. Matthew Gormley.
Emilce Camila Grajeda.
Chelsea Grant. Nick Griffith. Kaylee Grooms Nahara. Nieti Kapte.
Edwin Gutierrez Montufar. Hafsa Hidero.
Owen Hall. Jamie Hamilton. Tyreen Hawk.
Tamariana Hardin.
Kate Hardwick.
Alex Herrera. Rodrigo Herrera Gonzalez. Jaden Hewitt. Kennedy Hickson. Ziaudi Hojuk. Luke Holmberg. Michelle Sue. Vincent Huang.
Joshua Humphreys.
Alyssa Hunt. Evan Herney. Josie Kazada Matudondele. Carolina Kellogg.
Dylan Kamani. Michelle Kembola.
Christopher Kennison. Michael Kessie. Wesley Lim. Charles Heyer. Alexander Imboden. Bensi Isravel. Janelli Andreas Andres. Masamba Joby. Janaya Johnson. Jordan Johnston. Kylie Jones. Catherine Joyce. Jason Kajuti. Jonathan Kabampe. Ege Karamete. Sean Karasik. Akram Kadende. Eden Katz. Nate Kaufman. Nathan Kifle. Leah Sophie Killings. Ashley Soyud Kim. Kieran Kim.
Andrew Kissel. Jesse Klinger. Sydney Kramer.
Madeline Kanar. Max Corsa. Noah Kravitz.
Shin-Yi Lin. Elvin Robles. Emma Sofia Londoño. Melanie Long. Grace Longa. Kimberly Lopez. Wilmer Lopez Benitez. Yanira Martinez Javier. Genesis Martinez Rodriguez. Eloise Mazer. Michaela Kulikowski.
Nadinti Kurukulasuria.
Aaron Lawman Singh.
Christian Lanasa. Nicholas Lazo. Nadia Laconti. Aaron Lee. Christopher Lee. Destiny Lee. Maxwell Lee. Keegan Legg. Sophie Levine. Mika Lewis. Candace Lee.
Franklin Lopez. Donis Lopez Sanchez.
Gabriel Lopez Mondragon.
Christiane Loretto. Elias Lovo. Allison Lozano Hernandez. Kieran Lucas. Maya Lundquist. Brooke Lyons. John Stephen Mackin IV. Colette Mazzarino. Ethan Mbala. Ethan McCurdy. Gabrielle McLemore. Madeline McQueen. Harrison Mead. Louis Madrano. Edwin Moya Amaya. Michelle Helen Miote. Macklin Maihalu. Preeti Madvin. Esther Noemi Madrid Melendez. Dylan Madrich. Adam Majorkuth. Oscar Magpante. Caio Prado. Sean Malikal. Alexander Malinowski. Josue Mancia. Arun Mariuppin.
Leslie Marquez Marquez.
Layla Marr. Luke Marshall. Edwin Martinez Ayala. Joleth Melendez Mendez. Cesar Melgar Rodriguez. Crew Malat. Giselle Mendez Rodriguez. Daniel Mendoza. Milo Mendoza. Nikolai Marenko. Cameron Merrill. John Michaels. Rowan Myers. Kazuki Nagao.
Carlos Mejia. Chanel Neal. Brandon Nelson. Delvin Nemi. Macy Newell. Kenise Newby. Diego Platero. Brian Polsey. Emilio Portillo. Valerie Portillo Gaitan. Kevin Portillo Martinez.
Sonia Miller. Makai Muhammad. Sar David Manda. Johnny Montenegro Mendez. Alon Monti. McKenna Monticelli. Madeline Moody. Sean Moody. Kira Mooney. Grayson Moore. Eller Morales. Kevin Moran Aravallo. Claire Miller. Alina Wynn.
Alana Norris. Alex S. Orellana Barrera. Dimitri Orlov. James Ortega. Henry Ortiz Lainez. Levi Ortiz Ochoa.
Tim Ostrovanu.
Sarah Ozer. Pom Pom Promenu. Kane Pulliam. Royan Rackman. Oscar Ramirez Galeas. Ashley Ramirez Pereira. Kira Richmond. Carlos Requeno Lobos. Sanket Sa. Alexander Salgado. Joanne San Jose. Cole Sanchez. Ayla Sarano. Michaela Pack. Douglas Palacios Cruz. Elise Pantesi. Victor Andres Parra Valdez. Luca Paz Odeman. Lisairi Perez Ramos. Noah Perlman. Chloe Phillips. Cheyenne Phoenix.
Ariana Pukpud.
Angie Pineda Alfaro. Amari Pinkney. Marley Reyes Cortez. Genesis Reyes Sanchez. Sydney Richardson. Camila Rivera. Ashley Rivera Landaverde. Martin Rowe Hoyos. Ronald Rogers. Diego Rodriguez. Jalen Rodriguez. Luciano Rodriguez.
Diego Saravia Larry. Yasmin Saravia.
Lauren Schreier. Madeline Shully. Ivy Cito. Mia Seminero. Gloria So. Christopher Salagi. Eden Tardy. Musi Tedla. Carter Tarani. Jasada Taran. Dylan Taymortaj. Emma Tobias.
Molly Rodriguez.
Olivia Rodriguez. Isabel Rodriguez Carcos. Bogdan Romanko. Julia Rosenstock.
Avi Rubin.
Maria Rueda Castiblanco. Abigail Ryland. Kira Saavedra Gutierrez. Anayeli Sagastume.
Jack Sheedy. Jack Chantel. Taruma Shen.
Kyle Silverman.
Jameer Simmons.
Ashreya Singh.
Maisie Smith. Thomas Smith. Damaris Solano.
Maximilian Tonkin Sylvie. Fernanda Torres. Fatmat Zara Toure. Jacqueline Travis. Shane Treatsman. Joshua Tunis. Laura Udaneta Hernandez. Jennifer Valencia. Great Praise Wisdom. Aaron Walkley. Gavin Wolinski. Haley Wu. Hannah Wu. Lauren Wu. Isla Su. Sebastian Su.
Michelle Solano Romero. Natalia Solomon. Sophia Soto. Ocean Spencer. Serena Saran.
Miles Stander.
Paul Strelick.
Elena Sviridova.
Humera Seda.
Leslie Valencia Lopez. Elise Van Landingham. Andrea Vasquez Ochoa. Ian Velez Soto. Lillian Ventura Chavez. Sandler Vernos. Fiorella Valela. Angelo Villacorta. Cordova. Ellie Guang. Anderson Yen. Nicholas Yale. Caleb Yang. Matthew Yefimov. Braden Young. Kamaya Young Garnett. Ever Arias Murtia. Diana Yoon. Milana Yoon. Sam Zaderman. Mansurin Zaudati. Jinya Zobov. Ada Zolnik. Emily Zuniga. Leo Wei. Jackson Wise. Jadel Weisel.
Reagan Witchard.
Rayon Whitaker. Enid Will. Hallie Williams. Everett Wilson.
Congratulations, seniors. My name is Liv Monsack, and I have served as your class treasurer for the past 3 years. Today, all graduating students were given a rose. The rose you received serves as a reminder of your time spent at QO. Although your diploma only has your name on it, it is important to remember the journey that would not have been possible without the support of your family, friends, and teachers. After the ceremony, offer your rose to someone you feel has been essential to your success as a high school student. Now, I ask that everyone turns their attention to page 4 of their programs, where the lyric of our alma mater can be found. This composition, written by our Cougar combo, Philip Proctor and Justin Indoneva, will be performed by our talented chorus and orchestra. Now, please rise and follow along and sing Quince Orchard's very own alma mater. Today, I have the distinct pleasure of leading our tassel ceremony. The tassel before graduating symbolizes our time spent as students, not only our academic experience, but the connections, memories, and friendships that have helped us support us through it all. I encourage each graduate to reflect on its individual accomplishments and how far you have come. All the hard work has paid off. As we make this leap from students to graduates, please join me in moving your tassel from right to left. Friends, families, dignitaries, and staff, I am pleased to present you the 2026 graduating class of Quince Orchard High School. Congratulations.